Hello everyone. In this video, we will be discussing about SBOM, Software Bill of Materials. So what is SBOM? SBOM stands for Software Bill of Materials. Think of it as an ingredient list of your software, just like food packaging tells you what ingredients are inside. An SBOM is a structured list of all the components, libraries, and dependencies that make up an application. This is important because modern software isn't written entirely from scratch. Most of it is assembled from open source packages, third-party libraries, and system components. By having an SBOM, developers, security teams, and regulators can understand exactly what's inside a piece of application. It provides visibility and traceability into every dependency you are using. So why do we need SBOM? The first one is transparency. An SBOM lets you clearly know what's running inside your applications. Without it, you might be using components you aren't even aware of. The second one is security. Yeah, once you know your dependencies, you can quickly identify if any of them are having vulnerabilities. This is required when a new zero-day vulnerability gets announced. With an SBOM, you can immediately check if you are affected or not. The third one comes is the compliance. Many regulations and security standards are now requiring organizations to maintain an SBOM. And finally, trust. Being able to show your customers and stakeholders that you know your software supply chain and that you can prove it with an SBOM. So by this, you can build confidence and credibility. In this video, we will be using Trivy, an open source tool to generate SBOM. We will go through the generated SBOM JSON. We'll check for one of the package details, and then we'll do a quick vulnerability check using Trivy. Let me go to the official website of Trivy. Okay. So this is an open source security scanner basically developed by Aqua Security. It's widely used in DevSecOps area because it's very simple, fast, and covers multiple security aspects in one tool. Because it can be used to scan container images for vulnerabilities, file system and source code for secrets and misconfiguration, even in Kubernetes clusters for insecure workloads. And finally, in our case, we will be using it to generate SBOMs in the standard form of formats like SPDX or CycloneDX. So those are the standard form to generate SBOM. If we go to the getting started page, we can see the steps to install Trivy. So I'll be using brew to install Trivy in my machine. For that, I'll open terminal and run brew install Trivy. This will install the latest version of Trivy in my machine. So if it downloads, so I believe it's done. Let me quickly do a Truvy version check. Yeah, so it is 0.67. So that's the latest version. Next, I'll download a sample image. For example, an Nginx image, Nginx latest. So once this is downloaded, I'll run a SBOM scan against a specific image. So yeah, this is downloaded. Okay, I'll go to the Truvy website. We'll check the documents. If I scroll down, we will be having SBOM here, supply chain. So if I click here, yeah, so we have the commands to generate SBOM. So basically, it will generate the following formats, CycloneDX and SPDX, which are the standard format. So let's try this command. Trivy image format SPDX JSON. Instead of Alpine, we will be using Nginx latest. Okay, cool. So looks like it's been created. Yeah, we have the result JSON here. I'll open this in a text editor. Yeah. So this is the SBOM which is generated for Nginx image. If I, sorry, okay. Let me expand this. Right, we have the packages list here. For example, if I scroll down, let's take the first one, add user. Here we see one package entry. So this is add user version 3.134. So SBOM tells us who supplies it. In this case, it is a Debian package. Okay. And what license it comes under. So we have the license details here, right? And it also provides package URL. So basically, if you scroll down, we have the reference locator. This is how an SBOM breaks down every single component inside our container image. So if a new vulnerability is announced tomorrow for add user version 3.134, we can immediately know whether our software is affected or not. Before wrapping up, let me also run a quick vulnerability check against the generated SBOM. For that, I'll use Trivy again. So this is our SBOM. Now I'll run Trivy SBOM result.json. Yeah, so if you see here, we will get the detailed report on vulnerabilities. Let me scroll up. Yeah, so we have 143 vulnerabilities in this SBOM, that is in the Nginx image. We can see the library, vulnerability CVE number, and then severity and the status on which all the installed version has been affected. Yeah. Yeah, this way we can rectify the vulnerabilities by upgrading specific versions or changing the image versions being used in our application. Yeah, so that's it. So that's how SBOM will be useful to us. See you in the next video. Thank you.